we need to have a serious discussion about Coinbase stock. I mean, it's either a $500 stock that's going to the moon, or it's a complete dud that's forever tied to Bitcoin. The divergence in where Coinbase is going is now rivaling that of Tesla. But unlike Tesla, where I can make a clear valuation determination, that is just simply not the case with Coinbase. As a matter of fact, it has hands down been the hardest stock to analyze in my 20 plus years of investing. So I will let you know if there is an opportunity with Coinbase, what value I put on Coinbase stock, and give you a massive warning you must understand to own this stock. And I may already own some shares, so let's throw in some price targets too for you. I mean, I'm feeling really good today, guys. It's a great day. And you guys know I give you the truth without the hype, and that's why you're subscribed to this channel. And if you aren't subscribed yet, don't worry about it. It's free and easy to do, so make sure you don't forget. And please give the video a thumbs up for the algorithm, as that really does help the channel out hugely, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys out there that hits it this early in the video. So Coinbase, huh? Oh boy. I actually thought about swing trading this stock, but realized the hype was so big that it was bound to move faster than I could get in and get out of the trade. And that is exactly what happened, and many people out there got burned big on the IPO, and even buying the dip later on they got burned. That is why I usually give IPOs a quarter or two before even looking at them. But Coinbase is completely different from any stock that I can remember. I mean, the numbers are off the charts good, but set up to be off the charts volatile, and so directly tied to Bitcoin, it makes projecting numbers frustrating at best and just maddening at worst. We literally discussed the stock at length for weeks in the Market Insiders because it was so hard to wrap your head around, and I just wasn't sure if it was even worth the risk. We had some incredible discussions, and some great points were brought to my attention by our members, such as the fact that the margins are ridiculously high, revenue growth in almost every category was crazy high, and they are making inroads with 401k providers, which will be huge as their choices are already very limited to begin with in a 401k. And if you want crypto as an option in your 401k, there's a good chance Coinbase may be the only game in town for you to get that. That is a massive advantage for Coinbase and a huge market to tap. I know I've said massive and big and odd. I'm sorry, I don't know how else to describe massive. Massive. So after all that, I knew I needed to be part of this stock, and after weeks of analyzing and reanalyzing and having discussions with others, I put a price target at $219 per share. Now, to be clear and upfront with you guys, I actually ran the numbers and they ranged from $150 all the way up to $350 or so for a fair valuation on this stock. Like I said, it was the hardest stock I've ever had to value. I was conservative though with my number, and I wasn't sure if it would get there, but the $219 price target I gave represented the best risk-reward proposition to me for my plan and what I wanted out of the stock. But long and behold, it did hit my price target, and I was able to buy at $217 and some change, which was better than my target. And actually, many people in the private group bought at $214, and I believe somebody bought it at like $212 or somewhere right up in there. And yes, you can join the Market Insiders private group too, where we have discussions like this on many stocks, along with 3 courses you can take for free. You get my buy and sell alerts in real time, and you see my price targets for about 20 other stocks, all for the price of a cheap date at McDonald's. And I'll give you more details at the end of this video, but it is the first link down in the description. Oh, and don't forget the discounted spots are limited right now, so when they're done, the price does go up. All right, back on topic here. When you look at the price now, it looks like we all made some great buys. But I must warn you about this stock. Remember, this isn't a hype channel, so I cannot give you the good without the bad. And don't worry, I will tell you how I am mitigating these risks as well too. So, we do not know how Wall Street will handle incredible, record-smashing quarters, along with other quarters that will be incredible downturns and look terrible because of how the business makes its money. Will Wall Street discount those huge quarters and punish the stock for those inevitable down quarters? Will Wall Street run the price up and then try to short the stock into oblivion? Will Wall Street just stay away altogether? What if Bitcoin crashes completely? How will that affect Coinbase given the strong correlation? And what if Coinbase decouples its revenue from Bitcoin? Will investors still punish them when Bitcoin is down, even if the effect on revenue is muted or none? How do you deal with what will probably be extreme volatility in such a huge stock? It's going to act like a penny stock at times. These are all legitimate questions that need to be answered, and until Wall Street gives us clear answers on some of them, we will be stuck in limbo just trying to guess what they're going to do. But this is the strategy I am using to mitigate those risks, because you can mitigate those risks, and then we are not at the mercy of the suits and whatever the heck they want to do. So the first, position size is key. There is no need to go all in or put all your money into this stock. I think it will be great long term, but there is a chance of a crash and burn with this stock, and there's going to be extreme volatility in between. So you need to allocate funds accordingly. If it stays up and keeps right on running, I'm probably not going to buy any more for now. If it gets back down under $219 again, I'm probably going to buy a little bit more. And somewhere under $200, I might double up depending upon the circumstance. And second, which is even more important and even harder to do with a stock like Coinbase, is stick to your plan. This is a stock that will most likely have some crazy FOMO-inducing runs, followed by even more YouTube videos and media coverage that ramps up the FOMO to insane levels. And then these huge FOMO runs will most likely be followed by dramatic falls that will make you want to panic sell even if you didn't FOMO buy the run up. So this is the bottom line. Coinbase is going to be a great stock and has some great things coming over the next few years that will stabilize the stock while creating some massive growth opportunities. But until then, it's going to be a wild ride up and down like a roller coaster on steroids. But proper planning and discipline will make it an awesome roller coaster ride to ride. And if you don't have a defined plan for all your stocks, or you don't know how to create a plan or value a stock, we can help you with your planning, as there is a course in the Market Insiders private group dedicated to that, along with creating an infinite money loop and other courses available as well, along with live weekly Q&As where you can ask me basically anything, a great Discord group, tons of exclusive videos, downloads, and more, all for the price of a meal for two at McDonald's. It's like a cheap date that went really well. So check that out, it's the first link in the description. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.